Welcome to Sleep Therapy, your bedtime story companion. Tonight's story is about a lively and curious little bunny named Mimi. She always rushes through things without thinking carefully. Until one day, she hears a little squirrel crying in the forest. What happens next teaches Mimi a valuable lesson. Sometimes slowing down and taking a moment to think is the best way to find a solution. Are you ready? Gently close your eyes, relax, and let's step into Mimi's world together. Once upon a time, in a beautiful forest, there lived a little rabbit named Mimi. Mimi was a very lively and curious rabbit. Every day she hopped around the forest, exploring new and exciting things. Although she was always happy, there was one problem. Mimi often did things in a hurry and never took the time to think carefully. One day, Mimi heard a sound. A crying voice came from deep within the forest. Without hesitation, she decided to help because she always wanted to assist others. She ran as fast as she could, but she wasn't paying attention to the road ahead. She tripped over a rock and fell. However, she quickly got up and continued running. When Mimi finally reached the source of the sound, she found a little squirrel sitting under a big tree, looking very sad. Mimi hurried over. The little squirrel had tears in his eyes and said, "I lost some of my food." Hearing this, Mimi thought this was a great opportunity to help. She said, "Don't worry, I will find it for you." Without another word, she started running in all directions, searching everywhere. But no matter how long she searched, she couldn't find anything. After a while, Mimi began to feel tired. She sat down on a large rock to rest. At that moment, she suddenly realized that she always rushed into things without thinking. This time, she decided to slow down and carefully observe her surroundings. Looking around, she noticed that under the big tree where the squirrel had been sitting, there were some small branches that had been blown around by the wind. Underneath them, a pile of acorns was hidden. Mimi was surprised and excited. She quickly gathered the acorns and brought them to the little squirrel. The little squirrel was very grateful. "Thank you, Mimi. You are so smart. You learned to stop and think." Mimi smiled and replied, "Thank you for helping me understand. Sometimes we don't need to rush. If we stay calm, we can still find a solution." From that day on, Mimi learned to be patient. She no longer hurried through tasks, but instead took the time to carefully think through each step. She also realized that no matter what difficulties she faced, thinking calmly would always help her find a good solution. Each night is a new beginning, and each dream brings new insights. Sometimes slowing down and thinking quietly allows us to discover the beauty and answers hidden around us. I hope tonight's story has brought you warmth and relaxation, and that you drift peacefully into sleep. Now close your eyes and let the night's stars gently embrace you. Good night and sweet dreams. This is Sleep Therapy. Thank you for joining me tonight, and I'll see you next time.